Meanwhile, the Target 12 investigators are digging deeper tonight into the gun control debate.
State police tell us they're seizing more firearms than ever, so we wanted to see for ourselves. Now we're getting exclusive access to view these weapons and learning exactly how many people have been found.
And we're also pressing state leaders on both sides of the issue to see what impact the new laws would have. Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau is here now with what he's learned.
Target 12 found out Rhode Island State Police took hundreds of guns off your streets in just the past few years, and the numbers are growing sharply. Now we're learning what effect, if any, new laws might have on that trend.
These two firearms right here are Tech 9s.
Captain James Manny calls this a typical sample of what troopers seize. He tells us an undercover officer bought these two semi-automatics from a convicted drug dealer in Johnston. And he says this AR-15 was confiscated during a Scituate domestic assault case.
For the safety of the victim, to defuse the situation.
Among the handguns, a Glock 19 with a pair of 30-round magazines taken from a felon in Pawtucket.
You could fire 60 rounds out of that handgun in a very fast manner.
In what police say is common for confiscated firearms, there are guns on this table with filed-off serial numbers.
Well, that indicates to us that it's probably stolen.
And the number of weapons taken off the streets is rising. In 2011, state police confiscated 70 guns. Last year, the number rose to 99. Through April of this year, the total is 42. The penalty for carrying an illegal firearm is one of the issues tackled in the package of gun control measures introduced last month. One law would make assault weapons illegal. Possession of a firearm by a minor would be illegal under another bill. A behavioral health and firearms safety task force would be set up by one of the other proposed laws. Foster Republican Mike Chippendale argues criminals, like the ones who are carrying many of these guns, are not worried about old or new laws.
A law about possessing a certain number of cartridges or a certain type of firearm will not prevent them from doing what they're going to do. They're lawbreakers.
Middletown Democrat Linda Finn is on the other side. She sponsored a bill to require gun owners to register their weapons with local police.
In order to really get the guns from people that shouldn't have them, we have to have some sort of a system. And we don't have one right now.
Do you have to go somewhere to register to have a trial by jury, Seventh Amendment? Do you need to register somewhere to be allowed to go to a certain church?
Gun control advocates say violence is a legitimate reason to change the law.
And we make laws that reflect what's going on in the society at that time, and I think we can do that.
So far, these measures have been debated in committee only, and Rhode Island leaders say they won't be surprised if the debate continues into the next legislative session. With the Target 12 investigators in Providence, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.